Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode. It's not been many, but I already sort of forgot what episode number it is. But we're back for another episode. As you can see, we're all sort of snuggled up here on the couch where
Injury
it's
report.
just Costa and Jamie today. No Ali, unfortunately. He got a slight niggle in his hamstring. Gaffers decided to sit him out for today. Couple of boys just told him just take it out. So he's not feeling 100%. The weather here is a nightmare. So
he definitely couldn't do it on a cold, rainy night in Melbourne.
Definitely couldn't do it on a cold, rainy night. Injury.
Bugged out.
I know, but Jamie, good to be here. Good to see you.
Thank you. Good to see you too. I'm doing good. I'm still on a high from last night.
So you're wearing the Bandura jacket?
100%. Definitely. Still on a high from last night. Massive win in the 5th round of the Night Cup. So
against Essendon Royals.
Essendon Royals. We got drawn against 2 NPL teams back to back. So we had Bentley Greens in round 4. Good win there, and then backed it up last night against Essendon Royals. So
massive,
through to the quarters.
Massive. Go the Bundy girls.
Absolutely, big shout out there.
We don't need to talk about. We didn't close the blind, so we can just see what's going on here in Nidri. But we don't need to talk about what happened for us last week.
No, we are.
We got smacked. Our team was smacked. But it was one of those days, like those games where we played Melbourne Uni, top of the table, haven't lost a game. We were second, big game. But just those games where from the start you can tell. It's going to be a bit of a nightmare.
Melbourne Uni is actually a really hard place to go to.
Yeah,
it's a very hard place to go to.
Again, and I know you're talking about just because they're teams, but I knew. I've been there enough times. 10 a.m. arrival time, 11 a.m. kickoff. It's a nightmare to find a car park. It's a nightmare to find the change room. Boys are strolling in here, there, and everywhere. Everything just feels a little bit sporadic. Whereas usually we're like an hour before, everyone's there, everyone's sweet, we're ready, we're going, we're set, we're go. And it just didn't look good. Bad warm up, you start, and they were good. They were actually really good. They're all done.
Because they're used to it. They get to ride their bikes to the pitch.
And that pitch is so narrow.
Well, which one did you play on though?
One of the 4. It was on the backside, closer to the cemetery. Yeah,
that's one we played on. Very narrow.
And very so narrow. Whereas last time we were here, we talked about our game against Altona Magic, where we won, and we were saying how big it is. So It's literally that's probably the worst pitch we could have played on.
100%. It is a tough place to go because obviously it's very open. Again, like you said, the parking's terrible. You're literally out there on a limb. It's very hard. Their change rooms are 3 kilometers away from the pitch.
All the way,
where you park, you have to walk another 5Ks. Yeah. So there's your warm up, and there's probably 90 minutes in the tank just from walking to your car to the change rooms.
No, it wasn't pretty, but we've got to buy this week, and I'm not one to usually sort of do no training because you've got to buy, but instead we're going out for dinner tomorrow night.
Nice.
To GRK, bit of team. I think we're dying for a bit of team bonding.
Or just
a bit of something outside of the pitch.
Yeah, it works, especially on a bye week. Like we've got ours comes up next week. Yeah. So it's good just to.
We're going to GRK.
GRK kitchen.
Nice little chicken souvlaki.
Oof.
Yep. In memory of Ange Postecoglou. In memory or in honour? He's not dead, is he? Touch wood. And then boys for 2-1, which was interesting. And the girls got up 10-3 win over Phoenix, which was huge. Girls are killing it, which is good. So but I was going to call you Ange. Jamie, let's just jump straight into it, my friend.
Let's do it.
I was over in sunny Queensland.
Let's just rip the Band-Aid off.
Sunny Townsville. I've turned 10% more bogan.
Nice.
20%.
You didn't even get a tan.
No, that's what Nina said too. I mean, I was working. I was in my high vis. Do you actually want to hear a funny story?
Here we go.
It's not that funny. But pretty much, long story short, every time we were going on to, obviously, sites and everything, and every time we had to, because we were getting visitor passes, you had to do a...
induction.
You had to grab a little marble out of a bag of marbles. You had to grab a little marble to do a random drug and alcohol test. Now, keep in mind, I'm going on to a workshop with strong men, especially in Townsville. It's all just big Aussie bogan men. Mm. And here's me, whose name's Costa. Not many Costas in Townsville.
Bad.
With a, and there's out there too.
There's.
And there's a, brown beard and brown hair. I stood out like a sore thumb.
100%.
So everyone's sort of giving me shit, and I've got a camera. I'm the pretty boy with the camera. Not pretty boy, but you get what I mean. I'm the guy with the camera.
Fuck, you hype yourself up.
Yeah, I won't. And and I've gone in, and everyone's sort of making fun of me already. First day there, Adam goes, "Oh, thank fuck you didn't grab the black ball." I was like, "The black ball?" He goes, "Yeah, then you got to do random drug and alcohol tests. We've got to wait for you to do this, and this." I was like, "Oh." Second day, the guy we meet, he was already a bit weird with us.
Yeah.
Didn't want to be there, didn't want to be in front of camera.
So
Guess who grabs the black ball?
You.
Me.
Nice.
Every single person starts laughing. They're like, mate, I've been here for 6 years, never grabbed the black ball.
So what, is it literally just a bag of marbles?
Bag of marbles.
Random?
Lucky dip. There's probably like, they couldn't tell us how many, but there's a lot of marbles. The marbles like this big.
Like a standard glass marble?
Even smaller.
What?
But apparently there's like, it's like a 1 in 10 chance. And I grabbed...
Is there multiple black balls in it?
Yeah, there's like 1,000 white ones and 100 black ones.
Oh, okay, fair enough. So you weren't just picking one black ball out of like...
Nah, but still, imagine grabbing one of that. It was ridiculous. Anyway, thanks for listening to that. Don't know why you need to know. But
yeah, that's wild. That's an interesting...
Where I was going with this was, I was there, sunny Queensland, watching Man United versus Tottenham.
Watching.
Do you reckon anyone's got to go back to watch that game from a football point of view?
No.
Fuck, it sucked.
That thing's going to be like ripped from the archives.
It was an awful game to watch.
Terrible.
How do you feel?
Disappointed, angry, annoyed. I don't know. Like, just, I don't know. It was
weird.
Like, we came here at 4 a.m. that day.
Yes,
that morning, we came here and watched the game. I don't know. There was like, you were just expecting something more, but the game from the start was just dead.
I think everyone was thinking
such
the
a
game
dead game
to be a lot more open because of like we know what Tottenham's like and Ange's sort of style.
Yeah, but again, at the same time, it was a bottom of the table Premier League game.
Yeah,
that we all G'd up for.
Yeah, it was. I think I realised, and proper United fans would probably hate me and everything like that. But guess what? Fuck it. I was probably convincing myself the whole time that I didn't want Tottenham to win.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's like
Ange and like Jedinak and Montgomery and all of them just jump on each other.
Yeah.
The goosebumps that I got all over my body was like, fuck, man. Like, I'm an Ange diehard super fan. I'll back that guy to the moon.
Do you know what though? At the end of the day, it's like for us, it's obviously a little bit different because yes, we are United fans. We are massive United fans, and we're passionate United fans. But at the same time, like we've actually seen Ange and Mille and Montgomery. Yeah. So from a football fan, like I'm actually really, really proud of them. Like they're boys from Australia that were coaching in a Europa League final who have now taken Tottenham into the Champions League. Like it is massive. It is pretty cool.
I think Ange winning the trophy with Tottenham, I think, is definitely the greatest Australian individual sporting achievement.
Absolutely.
In like, you know, the people will say like, you know, your athletics and all that. Like to sort of do what he's doing and do what he did.
Yeah.
He's not meant to do it. Like I posted that little reel straight after. Like he's not really meant to be doing what he's doing.
No, he's not. He's not. And especially where he's, you know, where he started from and stuff like that. And at the end of the day, man, like you actually need to back him for what he said, and that he backed himself and said that in the second season I usually win things. And all right, like
that's crazy.
You've done it.
How many times do you reckon that reel got shared around,
bro?
I mean, it's like
honestly, I reckon it's probably been shared around more than when Messi won the World Cup.
I think we could go somewhere else with that. So, but like, I mean, he's got to have balls on him to say it. But
no, absolutely.
If there's anyone that backs themselves more than Ange, it's Ange.
But he said it though. Like he said it multiple times,
and it's true.
He trusted in what he felt, and at the end of the day, if you're that type of person with that type of mentality, well, fuck, good luck anyone stopping you.
I mean, from a United perspective, we were just never in it. I didn't get why. Let's touch on United first.
Yep.
Where it went wrong for us.
The lineup.
And then we'll talk about the title. That was the first thing I was going to raise. Why, how, who, when, what, where does that lineup come around?
Amorim spoke about the Chelsea game and the second leg of Europa League being his reasoning as to that lineup, but still made absolutely zero fucking sense to me because
Mount starting
was because he scored the goal from halfway.
But does not make sense at all.
Well, our lineup made no sense. The moment I lost hope, and if you want to go and suss it out, you can go watch our last pod. Like I spoke pretty clearly that last pod, and I said United's winning it.
Yep.
I was adamant. I lost all hope as soon as I opened my phone at 3 a.m. and I saw that lineup. That was it for me. I
was just confused because and then the subs and everything as well. Garnacho comes on with 20 minutes to go, which has been heavily documented. And then
absolutely.
Kobbie Mainoo. I'm confused with what's happening with Kobe Manu. Is there something hidden? Has he been carrying sort of soft tissue injuries throughout the season that we don't know about?
I don't know.
But like, he was the man. He was in England's squad.
Do you think Amarim, like, at that point was just like, we're not getting anything out of this, just finish the game?
Surely not. But like, it didn't feel like, and people have been getting stuck into Maguire, like Romero and Maguire having a little bit. Maguire was the only one for me where I was like,
who actually like wanted to win it for the badge.
You care.
Exactly. Look, I don't know. For me personally, like, take out any other league game, take out any other group stage game. The final is a completely different game. Yeah. It is not the same as anything else. It is a final. If you're a manager in the position that we're in at United, and you see Højlund doing what he's doing,
yeah.
Bro, take him off in the 40th minute. Who cares? Take him off at halftime. Like, please do something. Because he is dog water. He is horrible.
He can't start. Cunha already apparently looks set and done.
Yeah, Cunha's
So it's interesting if like Cunha's got to start in that striker role. But I don't know.
Yeah, you'd think so.
But then it's like you've got Cunha.
But then we're looking at Mbeumo.
Xerxes. Man, and you know who I would love Mbeumo to go to?
Who?
Tottenham. Mbeumo and Tottenham will be
unreal. Well, this is the thing now.
He fits that Ange sort of mould of a attacker as
well.
Bro,
the whole top 8 in Serie A is after Højlund.
Take him.
The entire top 8. Bro, go. Ten Hag has now gone to Leverkusen. He wants Onana. Go.
Take him.
See ya.
And we will know, and we'll touch on it later as well.
Yeah.
They're going to do well. Good on him. But Højlund he's not going to cut it out. Like, there was nothing in that final for us. There was not even a moment like, all right, we're coming back here. It was just that.
Oh, if anything, probably the only chance we had was, again, as much as I just ripped into him, it was Højlund's header that got cleared off the line. But at the same time, it's like we actually didn't have any attacking threat. Dorgu was amazing defensively. Yeah. Going forward, he should have crossed the ball in a lot earlier. Ahmad was... Okay, he was driving the ball, but not making anything out of it. Yeah. Bruno was trying that hero ball.
Which, it was as soon as it hits those desperate points.
Yeah.
You know, actually, I take it back. The other one, Lenny Yoro. We've got to send it back in Lenny Yoro.
100% we do. Without a doubt.
And he's like... And like when he took the shot from long range and the people sort of got stuck into him, I was like, man, take it.
Bro,
he's the one moving forward.
Bro, he's a 7'3" centre back that looks like Bambi on ice running at defenders.
Yeah.
Like, give the kid something. Like, he's actually doing well. Yeah. I don't know. For me there was no hype around that, bro, and the only thing I could hear was Spurs fans.
Yeah.
Like, that was literally the only thing I could hear was Spurs fans. It didn't feel like... Do you remember FA Cup final against City when Wembley was literally like red and blue?
Yeah.
It just... The literally stadium looked white.
I think, like we sort of touched on that last pod, and I think sort of how I was feeling after and during the game. And United were playing for Champions League, Tottenham were playing for the Europa League trophy.
Yeah.
I think. But how I was saying, like, after the game, I was even speaking to my old man and everything. Like, I think if we had a better season, let's say we finished third, fourth in the league, and you're like, fuck, you've had a good year, you've been close, you had a semi-final FA Cup knockout sort of thing. Losing this would hurt more. But it's like, losing this only just masks whatever we're going through.
Oh, 100%.
And being going through.
100%.
Where it's like, and then I think Roy Keane today was getting apparently stuck into Ruben Amorim saying, like, no Champions League or no European football might be good for us, less games. And I think he was saying, like, that's nonsense. Like, what are we doing? Like, but it is probably also true. The thing is, like, the players that we're linked to, if we're also being realistic, we're linked to, like, mid-table Premier League players.
Yeah, we are.
It's like, and like Cunha, is at Wolves.
Yeah.
Sure, he's playing well. Like, is he that player that is going to push us to make the top 4? Like, what are United's? What I'm interested to see now is, like, when everyone goes and we'll do them as well, your Premier League predictions. What is your Man United Premier League prediction now for next season? Is it like, okay, they'll be better. They'll finish 6th. They'll finish 7th.
Well, yeah. Well, I think that's the thing for next season. That's not our prediction, but our requirement for next season is top 6. But at the same time, it's like, that's not United though.
You've got Newcastle then playing Champions League again. You've got Obviously, Palace will now.
There's like 8
be
teams
there.
in European football.
So you've got a lot more teams, I guess, that will be playing the extra fixtures. So surely that's United's chance to sort of pounce and, like, you know, can a Palace maintain it? Can a Newcastle? We saw what happened with Newcastle last time they were in Champions League, and they just didn't have the manpower to sort of compete at the time.
Yeah.
I expect them to have learnt now, and they'll probably go out, and I reckon they'll be active this transfer window, but they probably won't sign your stars like your Isaks. They'll probably sign your good role.
100%. Yeah, they will sign rotation players.
Yeah,
but again, at the same time, we're even looking at Delap,
which is surely not.
Really?
Nah, I don't want him.
You don't want him?
Nah.
Okay.
Nah. I'd take Mbuemo over Delap any day of the week. That might be controversial.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, I don't want Delap.
See, I think at the same time, like I'm like stuck in between. Like I want new faces, but at the same time, now I'm just like I'm real hopeless with it.
I think with one thing that is almost certain, or I believe is certain, is there's going to be a clean wipeout. I actually do think. I think the likes of Shaw are gone.
Shaw's
Garnacho
gone.
is obviously apparently gone.
Malacia gone.
I actually think, Malacia's gone. Eriksen's obviously gone.
Yep.
I actually would not be surprised if Onana's gone.
He can go.
That I'm not too sure about, but I wouldn't be surprised.
No, I reckon he'll go.
If Onana's gone.
Rashford?
I mean, obviously Johnny Evans order. Rashford is gone. There's already
Sancho
6 players. Gone. Sancho is gone. There's already 7 players that we've just rattled off the top of our heads.
Yeah, exactly.
That you would assume you're done. Lindelof's gone as well.
Lindelof is going to... I saw it today.
Oakley Cannons.
Mate, go to Preston Lions for all I care. But yeah, Lindelof's obviously gone as well. But these are the thing, man. Like, the players that we're naming are just like... Apart from Rashford, it's like...
They're not big losses. Garnacho's the only one that is upsetting to see leave.
I'm not.
But, like...
Bro, he can go, man.
Is he going to do anything?
He can go.
He'll go to... I hope he goes to Chelsea.
I don't think he'll stay in the Prem.
You reckon Italy?
No, yeah, I reckon Italy. I don't think... Maybe.
Tell you what, Scott McTominay. How the Fruit Loop has he done that? A good on the bloke.
Bro, he wasn't even there for a full season and won player of the season.
Freaking ridiculous.
Like, I don't get it, man. I don't, like... No, actually, no. Sorry, I lie. I don't get it because, no, he is that type of player who...
Did you like him at United?
Absolutely, I did.
Yeah.
Bro, Scotty McSauce. 100% I loved him. Bro, he should have been our captain.
I think non-United fans were the ones that gave McTominay the shit and stick about McTominay being bad. I think United fans deep down liked him.
100%. Bro, he literally
he got
us out of the mud.
Rep of like, he did have a period where he wasn't great. But you needed a goal, we needed impact.
Exactly. He can, yeah, 100%.
In that Europa League final, the player you're screaming out for is a McTominay type
absolutely.
player.
Absolutely.
That's just got to come in, break bodies, bully players, and go through.
But yeah, look, at the end of the day, it's done. It's finished. I don't know.
And then you got to give credit to Ange. So we'll touch it, like Tottenham, fair play to him.
100%.
Like, for Europa League wise, they deserved it. Ange is a knockout football manager, man. He loves it. He knows how to play in tournaments. He knows how to win trophies. He's a winner. I love what he said. How like Daniel Levy said to him, "Oh, you know, we've tried. We've had the winners. Like, we've had Conte. We've had
exactly."
And he goes, "Mate, I'm a winner."
Yeah,
like, he's won the trophies too.
100%.
Mourinho couldn't do it. Conte couldn't do it. They couldn't bring a trophy to Tottenham. So you've got to give credit. It's hard for him because obviously that was so bad.
A shit United.
Yeah, and they had a very easy run to the Europa League final. But you can only beat what's in front of you, and at the end of the day, fuck it, why not?
Look, I'm going to be honest, credit to him for what he done in the lead up to it, and credit for obviously winning it. But there was actually no coaching masterclass that he done in the game. Like, he generally, like, done fuck all. Or, like, his squad done fuck all, because it was pretty bad. Like, they were 1-0 up. But
I think we gave them that, though.
Yeah, 100%. We gave them that. But then going forward, they didn't do anything to start the game with.
No.
And after that, as soon as the whistle went for the second half, they were on the floor, time wasting, dropping 10 behind the ball. Like, all right, yes, it's a final, and, you know, defend your league, fair enough. But
yeah, no, it's true. But like I said, like when I said like, we gave them that, it didn't feel like we changed anything.
No, we didn't. No, exactly. No, 100%. It was a bottom of the table prem game. It was bottom of the table.
Exactly what you said. Like, they did what they had to do.
At the end of the day,
and Ange's sitting there going, "Why the freak would I try and change and do something magical today?"
No,
walk out of here.
Exactly right. No, exactly right. You walk out of there 1-0 up, and you end up getting on that plane with the trophy. By all means, do it.
Build him a statue here, I tell you.
Yeah, they'll probably build him a statue in Oakley.
I hope so.
Right, surely.
Just eating us with lucky.
100%.
With every ball just kissing his feet.
It's annoying,
put, like,
man.
one of those like little ponds around him, and we throw coins in there for good luck.
And make a wish.
Yeah.
You can go make a wish that you'll be playing State 1.
Yeah, done.
With
And Ange will
1-0.
coach.
And Ange will coach.
When he's like 78 years old.
Wow.
Because he's got to do his time. But
Fair
no,
enough.
it's awesome to see with Tottenham. Like, it's pretty crazy, to be honest, with Ange. He's obviously there next year.
How the turntables.
This is crazy.
Yeah.
How
How the turntables.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a good one. Yeah. Their expectation for next season now is like, for me, I go, what is it? Is it like, okay, now let's push for the top 8, top 6 again? I say again, but like where we sort of should be? Or is it like, well, now we've also got Champions League, like, where are we, what are we going to finish?
They're not going far in Champions League.
Nah.
Then, like,
Yeah.
they're not going far in Champions League.
Yeah.
If they do, well done on spending 400 mil in the transfer window. Like, they are not going far in Champions League with what they have. But again, this is why I say that, like, Tottenham fans are delusional. Like, don't act like you're a top 4 team. You're a mid-table team. You're a top 6, top 8 team. That is your expectation. That's where you stay. And shut up.
Yeah.
Stay in your corner. Shush.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear it.
It's true. I think that's going to be fucking Santa Claus out there. Sorry.
Bad.
There's a window if you don't know what we're
Yeah,
talking about, and you can see people walk past and someone look like Santa. Anyway, I think that's going to be the interesting part, who they sign also. Like, and
I don't think they've been linked with anyone anyway.
Not really, but there's players that would be on my wish list for them.
Yeah.
Which I reckon would be like a pretty cool sort of jump for them to sort of make and bring in more of these sort of squad players.
But why is there such an audience tonight,
Yeah,
man?
I know, it's kind of
This
great.
is-
Another
Bro,
year.
like,
Lots of your years in.
you know, there's like parking like down that way. Like, why use parking here? Like, go down there.
I think they're just Ange fans.
Yes. Yeah, they look like it.
Yeah.
They look like Ange fans. Yeah.
Yeah, go describe it.
You.
No, you just okay, racist.
You. What?
Don't worry about it. Next topic. Next question.
Thanks for coming.
Thanks for coming. But yeah, so it's gonna be interesting to see. United, we're fucking shambles.
Yeah, we're shit.
Like,
We're actually shit.
Tottenham, fair play to you. Congratulations.
No, not fair play. Fuck
All the
off.
best for the rest of the season.
Yeah, he's going to be shit anyway. Beat it.
Yeah. Now we'll move on from obviously Man United, Tottenham. The Premier League season's behind us. Liverpool
Thank
crowned
God.
champions, and also I know we don't like Liverpool, but pretty shit scenes to see what happened at the parade.
Bad.
As much as, you know, team biases and everything aside, but that sucks. So you hope it doesn't put a damper on them. But Liverpool, congratulations, well done. You did what you had to do. You won the league. The exciting thing for us is that we'll be here for all of the Premier League season. We've obviously started this with like 3 games to go.
Yeah.
So we're going to be here for all the Premier League season next season. We're going to be here for all of the off season, the transfer news, everything like that. We'll be here. So subscribe. Follow the channel. If you're listening on Spotify, leave reviews. I don't know what you have to do on there, but leave reviews, all that
comment,
business.
subscribe, and give us 5 stars.
Yeah.
It helps us, help you.
I like that.
Yeah.
Good stuff. A-League finals. Wait, before we get to start on the A-League finals, one more shout out. Steph Catley, County Cross, Caitlin Ford.
Absolutely. Champions League winners.
And I put up a little post the other day for 1-0, which is quite cute. It was a little bit trendy for me to do that one. And sort of celebrating those that, like, you know, Ange, Cooney Cross, Catley, Ford, who are actually in Melbourne right now.
They are.
The Matildas are playing
Tomorrow.
Friday.
Friday?
Yeah, I think Friday.
Against
Wednesday.
I think Argentina?
Brazil. Yeah, one of them.
Argentina. Yeah.
Which is awesome. Like, pretty cool. And they got a pretty cool response on Instagram too. Just like this, like, it's cool. Like, it's not
massive,
really
man.
happened a lot. Like, we have had we've had Aussies and everything, but to see us winning trophies, like, and the Champions League, Europa League, like, they're big trophies, which is awesome to see. But we're gonna look at our own backyard now. A-League finals. We're going together on Saturday night. Ali will coming as well. If he doesn't have a little hammy niggle as well. But man, that Victory Auckland game, How did we do it? I'm not too sure.
How we done it was your boy, Geordie Valadon. Big shout out to Geordie Valadon. Crazy. 2 assists.
You know what I like? The little mind games by Arthur. Because we're like that, yeah. Geordie Valadon starts right back. There's a 4-2-3-1, little weird stuff. What's going on here?
Change the mix.
Straight from kick-off.
It was mad.
You see 3 in the back. Geordie's there in the middle. Interesting. Like, there's some change.
Do you know what I really like, though? The complete change in squad from leg 1 to leg 2. Like, that to me was like...
I rate it.
You know what?
Go, man.
I think he turned around and said, you know what? Let's just let the experienced boys fucking do the job.
Yeah.
And let's get it done.
I love that.
That was wild for me. That was pretty sick.
It's obviously been super hard for Arthur Dials to come in. Like, he's coming after Popovic. He probably wasn't expecting to be head coach
Kisnorbo.
Right now. Sorry, Kisnorbo.
After Kisnorbo.
Oh my God.
Nice.
I forgot Kisnorbo.
Yeah, exactly. Kisnorbo was there like a pre-season in 6 games. 6 games?
Yeah.
Yeah, left
dude,
us.
That totally just raised my mind.
PK.
But
yeah, man.
This was almost I got a bad saying that I want to say, but I don't want to use it. He almost just went and put on the table with the changes that he made. Just like, second leg, we're going to 100%. Auckland. You're starting. You're going to jump in there. I tell you who was really good defensively. Not so much going forward, which is weird.
Who?
Santos.
Bro, Santos, defensively in the first half, unbelievable.
Unreal. Not the biggest fan of him, in all honesty.
Nah.
But like, defensively did his job.
I think that... Do you know what it was, though? That South American in him in a final.
Just run. Just run and do his job. Just
be a dog.
Not get beat.
Be a dog.
Yeah.
It was good. It was good.
Man, but that was... It'll probably go up there with one of the better victory wins. Like, it will go down in sort of the history books, I reckon. Especially because of Auckland's season. And But you know what was great? Just seeing Corico on the sidelines. He's a Sydney guy. And obviously the victory in Sydney, sort of rivalry there. We're still there, even though it was Auckland. And Auckland being the best team this season. Hands down.
Yeah.
But better in the 90 minutes. And victory were there, and they put up a fight. Bruno Fornaroli was quite emotional after he scored,
man.
Which was cool. Cool to see. And now you got to sort of go in and go, I don't see how Victory lose the final. A performance like that. Yeah. And with all due respect, and unfortunately we know obviously the Western influence here at the shop as well. Disappointed to see Western go out, but City didn't really have to push that much in the semis. Like, they got the 3-0 win in the first leg, and you almost feel like they're in cruise control a little bit for the second. They almost haven't, and what I mean when they didn't push, and not to say they just rocked up, smacked them, left. It's, have they dug deep yet, even in this final series, to sort of go like, okay, we're here and let's push. You got to find a different level of, not anger, but sort of, I think, passion in the final series.
You know what though?
Had that.
Despite whether or not they actually had to dig deep, I still think Victory have the advantage. City played against Western, and I touched on it again in another pod that we done, was they played both games at Amy Park.
Yeah. Like,
they didn't have to travel. They basically played both legs at their home ground. Yeah. It's like, well, their home ground, whatever. Yeah. So they didn't really have to do much.
Yeah.
Okay, they got the result, whatever. We started here, went 1-0 down, went to Auckland, which isn't an easy trip. It's not a Melbourne to Adelaide, Melbourne to Sydney. It's Melbourne to Auckland.
Credit to Auckland because the stadium was pumping.
The stadium was off its head. It was huge.
It was really, really cool.
So we've gone to Auckland, smacked them around on their own turf, in front of their fans, at their stadium. I think we're in cruise control.
Yeah.
I generally think like...
That's sort of what I'm saying. Like, I think now we go in almost feeling better.
100%.
Than what a City would.
100%.
Because they sort of were still there.
Exactly.
With all due respect. I think it makes, and it's great for the league. It's obviously, as we know, like, we were lucky to get tickets.
Yeah.
It's got to be packed.
Sold out.
25,000 at Amy Park, Saturday night. There's nowhere else you'd rather be.
I hope it starts raining a little bit.
Oh, no, don't say that.
No, I want it to rain. What do you mean?
Why? Where are we sitting?
No, we'll be under... Yeah, you'll be under the roof. You're fine. What, you scared to get wet? It's football.
Yeah,
it's a final.
Yeah, but like...
I want it to rain a little bit.
Just so it's moist?
Yeah, man.
The pitch, bro, it's pissing down now.
It's a little bit of a... I just want to see daisy cutters. Just...
I don't want to sit there underneath a little...
Nah, man. I want daisy cutters. I want to see some sliding. I want to see some...
I'm keen.
I want to see a Kevin Muscat esque tackle. Question time, proudly brought to you by absolutely no one.
So if you want to sponsor us, let us know, please.
100%.
We've got some random, and when I say random ones, they're random. So if you do want to drop us any questions, go follow at 1LFC on Instagram or at Total90 Studios on Instagram as well. And you can send them in, DM us, do what you want to do.
100%.
Shazza, Charlie Roberts, our old cameraman.
Yep.
He asked who's been your favourite camera person since 1-0 became an outdoor team. Next question. That's brutal. We miss you, Shazza. He's in England living it up, doing whatever he's doing.
Oh.
He's
living the dream.
We miss Charlie, a funny character. We love cameraman Sam.
Living the dream.
But the Charlie character is a rare skin on Fortnite.
Yeah?
Yeah, he's a barrel of laughs.
Wild. Maybe we'll go to the UK, catch up with him.
Yeah, we might.
In the Prem season.
Isho? Is Costa sexy? Asking for a mate. You answered it yourself, mate.
Absolutely. And let us know who the mate is.
Who is Baz? Bilal. He hasn't been here for 2 weeks, so that's a great question.
Baz is also a rare skin on Fortnite.
Yeah.
He is our behind the scenes producer, editor.
Don't give him that credit.
No, he's our fan. He's just a fan.
I don't know. He just sort of sits at the window and sort of knocks. And
I don't know. Baz is just Baz. Maybe we'll. I don't know.
Bazalenko.
Do we get Baz on camera one day?
Yeah, one day.
Yeah, maybe when he turns 18.
When we get to 100,000 subscribers.
Absolutely, and 100,000 subscribers, and when he turns 18, we'll have him on camera.
Currently, we're 999,000 away. But you can be the difference.
Close. We're close. Make a difference.
Jack Kotze, Mr. Katsanis. His dad was at the Liverpool parade and he was at Anfield. Kotze, and he's also just signed for I don't know if he wants me to drop it, but oh well, Kotze, guess what? Don't care. Just sign for Bring Back Stallions.
Here we go. Sign for Bring Back Stallions?
Yeah.
Yeah, mid-season transfer.
So now I call him the Stallion.
What a snake.
Nah, he's all right. Well, he asked, can Y ask Jamie to cut my hair when I book? Kotze, if you want English lessons, just let me know.
Yeah.
But I believe he was meant to ask, can you ask Jamie? And Jamie's Jayme, not Jamie. So Kotze, it's another one for you, mate.
Yeah, absolutely. But, this is horrible. All right.
Can you ask Jamie to cut my hair when I book? Hey, Jamie.
Yo.
Can you cut Kotze's hair when he books?
Yes, I can. Go to Total90 Studios, Instagram. There's a link in our bio. Click that link. Select your service. Select your barber. Select your time, click confirm, walk through the door, sit in my chair, I'll cut your hair.
That's a lot of information for Kotze.
But yeah, just jump on Instagram, man. Links in the bio. And come on through.
Kotze lost you, right? Can you do it?
I'll do it.
He's a bit slow.
Is he trying to sneak in, like, to get onto the pod?
Probably. We did have one at Ultra, but then he got made.
Oh, gamble.
Anywho, there's some random ones. There's some football ones in here, but like, you know what? I'm having fun just talking nonsense.
All right.
Leggy, Tim said, is Costa growing his hair out? Well, yes, because you would have heard the mic'd up and I'm trying to grow my hair out. Jamie just gave me a little taper, so see how long we can grow the hair out. Probably next week I'll get a cut back to
comment and subscribe.
Nina,
and you can see it.
Nina asked, would Jamie still love Alana if she was an avocado?
An avocado? Thanks.
Depends. Are you putting it like, is it like a ripe avocado? I don't know why I'm answering this. You answer.
This is a smashed avo. What? Nah, no, that's wild. That's very wild.
Nah, that's your wife you're talking about.
You're a pig.
You said it, not
There's
me.
different types of avocados, Costa.
No, I was talking about like ripe or like hard avocados.
Yeah, man, it's an avocado. You can't hate avocados.
You haven't answered the question, mate.
Yes, bro.
Oh, okay.
Let me
I got you.
Let me suss it out. Nina, wow, big fan. Apparently, sending multiple questions. Would Costa still love Nina if she was a worm?
Yes, and I'm going to be mature about this, Jamie.
Don't even get this
weird
started.
Little innuendos.
That wasn't a weird innuendo.
Innuendo.
I hate that word.
Of course, even if she was a flying dinosaur. But worms are a bit weird.
Bro, dinosaurs flew. Like, they're not a special thing.
Great thing. But yes, worms are a bit weird, but we can do it.
I don't get these girls, man. What do you mean? She was a worm.
I don't know. Would you still want to do a podcast with me if I was a electric bike? Just anyway, continue.
No.
Is there any more there?
Yeah, there is. Can't believe you put me on the spot with that question. You're an actual dog. Alexander Stodge. Alexander Stodge is also a rare skin on Fortnite. He is just an absolute legend of the game. Not sure if you lads were ever around during the times of 2019, 2020 Futsal Oz. What a vibe. You weren't around then?
Nah, mate.
Nah, you were like...
on the block.
Stodge, yes, I was around 2019, 2020 at Futsal Oz, and yes, it indeed was a vibe. It was... Bro, the atmosphere, the games...
Was it at Thomastown?
It was at Tomo.
Was it on that court that, like, where I came on? Or was it when it was like open? I've seen photos.
Open.
It was like
no, it was open. It was open. We had the stands. It was sick, man. It was so good. Like, the environment at FOS was like, it's where you want it to be. It was sick. The games, the players, the rivalries were big. I think that's probably when it's like most electric.
Yeah.
Was then.
Crazy.
But
hopefully you can get back to that.
And then we got a couple more questions. Thoughts on A-League Grand Final. We've mentioned that. Oh. Conference League Final prediction.
Do you want my real answer or who am I supporting?
What's your real answer?
Chelsea.
Ugh.
Do you want who am I supporting?
Yeah.
Anthony hat-trick.
Yeah.
No.
Dead game, in my opinion.
It's Conference League. Where I get rid of
Actually,
it.
you know what? And this is going to be another shout out to a viewer of ours.
Sorry if I'm itching a lot.
Yeah. You're snowing on my couch.
Be fidget. Don't.
You're literally snowing on my couch.
That here.
I actually got ripped a new one by a Liverpool fan who is a very good friend of mine who watched the
you
pod.
Just say Ali, it's okay.
No, it wasn't Ali.
Oh.
For me calling the Prem season a dead Prem season.
Oh, did you? Good. It means it worked. I was hoping.
So, I copped it for calling it a dead Prem season.
Well,
But
they didn't agree?
no, they
course,
called me salty.
Supporter.
They called me salty. They called me, literally everything under the sun, that I was just against Liverpool win the league.
Yeah.
Bro, they won the league months ago. Who cares?
Yeah, it was a little bit.
I don't care. It's dead Prem season.
Jamie's mate,
not my problem.
Come at me, bro. I'm joking.
It's dead Prem season. I don't care.
Yeah. So hopefully
Who cares? We didn't even play in the Prem this season.
Hopefully the next season's better. Yeah, victory. United took a gap year.
Yeah. We'll just, I don't know, we'll rebuild.
We were on a spiritual holiday.
Fuck.
Trying to find
so
ourselves.
far from being fucking spiritual. Jesus.
Not all spiritual things are good.
That wasn't.
We were looking for
That was
ourselves.
the 7 depths of hell. No wonder we're the Red Devils. Clearly, it's where we went.
We nearly went to the 3 depths of hell and nearly got relegated.
Fucking idiots.
But
speaking of actually relegation promotion, Sunderland back in the Prem.
Yeah, crazy. Does that mean Joe Bellingham's going to stay there?
Yeah.
So Bellingham's playing in the Premier League?
Yeah.
It's pretty
I
hectic.
don't think he'll go anywhere.
Surely not. Surely not now that they've gone into the Prem.
But I don't know. Yeah, no, I think he'll stay.
Ten Hag by Leverkusen. It's so random, but just keep shooting. He'll do well at Bayer Leverkusen.
Yeah, he will, but...
It's a team he'll do well at.
Come on, man. There are so many managers, like...
Yeah. Nah, but he was bound to get a gig
actually,
somewhere.
I find it wild how Ten Hag got a job quicker than Ole.
Without obviously knowing, I think Ole wanted to stay out a bit more.
You reckon?
But I know Ten Hag did as well. Ole copped it. And I think for him, he wanted to sort of... I don't even reckon Ole wanted to do your Frank Lampard disappear, come back championship, do this, do this.
Yeah.
Man, he's in Turkey, living it up.
Yeah,
he's probably getting paid big bucks. He's in a league where like he's doing well. Like he's at Besiktas. Like
yeah.
Other than like the 3-4 teams.
Yeah, exactly.
There's no one really competing.
Yeah.
So, and he's doing well. And unfortunately, you don't know what you've got until it's gone. And there's one name that keeps coming up for Man United of, did we get rid of him too soon? It's Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
100%.
That's probably the best we've looked since.
Exactly.
In the last
shit
show of a couple of years.
I don't know, man. But we do have a pretty exciting time ahead.
As Amarim said, my first 3 games here.
That was a joke of a speech.
2 wins, 1 draw. I told you all.
The storm is coming.
The storm is coming.
Brother, that wasn't a storm.
And Manchester United fans, after disaster season, Can I get in trouble for this? Oh, well.
No,
I can tell you now, the good days are coming. No offense. And I've got no reason to hate Amarim yet. That was like, go, bro, come on. We just lost the cup final the week before.
That was like, no, do you know what it was? That was like the day before he was on Instagram and he saw Ange's speech and was like, yeah, I'm going to do this.
Aura farming, as the kids
Brother,
say.
Shut up. The storm came. It was more than a storm. It was a fucking natural disaster.
We're still recovering from it.
We are like picking up the pieces. Do better or beat it.
Adios.
Nah,
we'll see.
Nah.
We'll see. But, yeah, that was interesting. What else random topics can I just throw up that's coming to my mind?
Bro, do you know what? This is another thing that we'll sort of be touching on, I guess, now that Prem's done. Obviously, A-League final is this Saturday. We're really going to start getting into a bit more of the local leagues.
Yes.
The NPL men's competition, the NPL women's competition. We've got a lot of friends that we know that are in both leagues and are at many different clubs. So, yeah, man, it's been wild. Like, for those that know Australian football, but you've literally got South Melbourne, who are like teetering on the edge. They just got out of the relegation spot.
They nearly lost to Pascoval last night.
But like, they just got out of the relegation spot. Melbourne Knights, who are a giant of Victorian football.
Quote me if I'm wrong, but I think I read the other day that their president's gone.
Their whole board's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah. So their board has left, and they've, from what people are saying, it's the old heads at Melbourne Knights that have sort of come in and want to fix things up. But yeah, they're sitting at the bottom of the table in the NPL. South Melbourne are there as well. Obviously, they got rid of
they're a tricky one.
Their coach, but just imagine they get relegated and then they play.
That's going to open a whole new can of worms.
Mate, that is going to be a shambles.
It just shows that. Oh, the way I say it.
Heidelberg have just broken a club record in 16.
Feels like they're
16
sort of
wins.
Flying under the radar a little bit.
Yeah, Johnny A is just there doing his bit, staying out of all the conflict, because his name was thrown around quite a bit for the South job.
Yeah.
But Heidelberg are there, Avondale are there, so big shout out to the boys, Tommy, Blakey, Steph, Kirker, Manny. Do you know Manny Aguek was an ex-Preston futsal player? Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, like...
Do you know who we're about to sign for futsal?
Who?
I don't know why I said that. Was not signing anyone?
You're an actual joke. You're an actual joke. You are aura farming constantly.
Me?
Trying to like pick out news headlines for your futsal club.
Yeah, because I wanted to say a name.
Don't say me. You're not signing names. Me. Yeah. Don't sign me.
You are going to come one day.
I will one day.
I think the futsal team's grown beyond me. The boys' futsal team.
Grown beyond you? Mm-hmm. What, you can't handle anymore?
I can stab. Just pisses me off. No, I'm joking. It's just the first name that came to my mind. But what we are going to start doing, and then we'll wrap it up because now we're waffling. Yeah. But I'm going to start filming a bit of a mini documentary for the futsal.
Yeah, nice.
Boys futsal.
Nice.
Because we're second. I don't know what the points, whatever it is. But pretty much, if all things go to plan, touch wood, and we don't drop any points, and we assume Glenroy don't, last game of the season, whoever wins finishes on top, wins the league, automatic promotion. Thanks for coming. Beers on my dad.
Beers on your dad? That's madness.
Not on my dad.
Oh!
But like, he's getting the beers.
So now you're doing the stupid innuendos. Yeah, nice. You're a joke. Thanks
for watching. Don't. As soon as it hits 6:50,
you're gone.
You're wild.
Nah, yeah. So there's going to be a lot more coming, obviously, with Australian football.
Yeah, it's good. Like
NPL,
what we were saying is, with the season obviously ending, we can only do so much transfer news. So we've got some names hopefully lined up. We don't want to be those people that say big things are coming and then you just wait and see. No. But
when they come, we'll let you know.
But we're pushing. It's going to be exciting times with teething with all this sort of stuff, camera angles, positions, where we are, mics, etc., everything like that. So stick with us. Again, like we said, follow, subscribe, follow on Spotify, subscribe on YouTube, share everything on Instagram. Any reels, comments down below what you want to see.
What's the upcoming fixture this week? Who do you have?
We've got a bye, which is great. Love playing a bye. They play all out attack. It's great. Futsal, the boys have got Braybrook. We're near the bottom, but they've got a couple good little players that I think have just joined.
Good little players.
the boys should be alright. And the girls have got Carlton Hart.
Nice.
Which is an interesting game because they're good. But if we're on, they're beatable.
Yep.
But it'll be a good little game. Would love the girls to get back-to-back wins because when you start look at the table, you go, okay, you beat Carlton, you're only like, I think we'll probably jump Thornbury, and then you're looking at like, there's games to climb up the table and sort of finish at a decent little spot, which I hope a lot of our girls deserve, which will be good. So, who you got?
We are away to Geelong on Sunday.
All the best to you.
Yep, away to Geelong. So, yeah, we came off another good win in the Resies and in the seniors. So, yeah,
beautiful.
It was a good Friday night over at Eltham. Unfortunately, again, another week, another injury setback. But, yeah, so a good win from mine and Ali's girls to kick it off. And then the seniors, I think they were like 3-0 up within the first 13 minutes or something.
Cruising.
Finish it off 6-0, but yeah, away to Geelong
beautiful
this week. So,
Jamie, I'll see you on Saturday night.
I'll see you Saturday night.
We'll see you on Saturday night as well, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks
up
for
the
watching.
Vuk. I'm on the Vuk.
Go the Vuk, mate. I tell ya. Did you say what when I transferred to Lana? Did she tell you what I wrote? And how
Yeah, I saw. I'm on the Vuk.
I sent her 101 and 11 cents, and I put.
Yeah, why? Can I question you on that? Why did you send her $101.11?
Don't know. Just 1-0. It's always branding everywhere. Anyway, thanks for watching. We'll see you guys soon.
Good night, guys. Take care.